This is London.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to LDN Wrestling London Eye for a very special championship edition where we will see the LDN British champion, Alan Lee Travis, defend his title against Filthy Phil Powers. And this is promising to be a very, very technical encounter, although Filthy Phil Powers, whilst he must have the age and the years of experience over Alan Lee Travis, I dare say he is going to be out-wrestled in this encounter, and he is going to be outclassed as they go in for a collar and elbow tie-up, and both men putting all their effort in, ending up on their knees. Travis then getting up, and as you can see, Powers grabbing Travis by the left ear. Filthy by name, filthy by nature, and I will say a surprising clean break from the 25-plus year British wrestling veteran that is Phil Powers. Here is Alan Lee Travis once again locking up with Phil Powers, collar and elbow tie-up. This time Powers again on the ear, but now Travis responds by grabbing both ears. Referee tries to get in the middle of the two of them, and they are broken up, and now Powers is complaining. Well, Phil Powers, of course, as I've said, is a 25-plus year veteran of British wrestling, although during his heyday was when British wrestling was, of course, at its lowest. Not now, of course. Now British wrestling is going through a huge resurgence, led, of course, by LDN Wrestling, as they link the past to the future. And here we can see two of those, the past being Phil Powers and the future and the present being Alan Lee Travis. Powers then taking control with a wrist lock. Travis rolling through and tried to reverse that one, but Powers not allowing it to happen. Travis works up but back down again. Powers here showing some nice control with that front-facing wrist lock, and Travis then gets up, snapmare takeover, and gets him into a very nice high-angled armbar right there. But Powers once again working his way up, finding the ear of Travis. Oh, and he went for a big throw, and Travis responds with two arm drags, and a third one for good luck from Phil Powers. Is down right now. Travis on top, armbar locked in, and now he transitions into that wrist lock. Well, as I did say at the beginning of this encounter, folks, we are going to see a lot of technical wrestling here, and a nice reversal from Phil Powers, taking that wrist lock into a head scissors, and Travis now figuring out how to work his way out of it. Travis rolls Powers onto his back, slips out, and gets a beautiful British stomach figure four leg lock placed on, as Travis now tries to reach as he lets go of the figure four leg lock, as he looks to pin the man. Just a quick one count from these two. They are moving very fast in this encounter, and the speed right there put Travis over and onto the mat. Well, as you can hear, this wonderful British crowd behind Alan Lee Travis as they go for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock, and Powers then puts his left leg behind Travis's body and forces Travis to the back. He was trying to get his shoulders down, but look at Travis then using his bridging neck skills, of course, to work all the way up. But Powers then is put down on his back where he belongs, and there's a one count, hand up, one count, hand up, one count, hand up. Good Lord, there's some stuff going on, and Travis now tries to get the arm breaker in, but Powers very nicely rolling through and has Travis now locked in that headlock. Well, Travis then, agile, gets back to his feet, pushes off, and gets pushed down. Look at Powers lifting him up, and a headlock takeover to put him firmly back in control, but Travis going right back into that head scissors, and Phil Powers then, beautiful headstand into a headlock, and Travis escapes very quickly. The action here at LDN Wrestling, Capital TV coming up for you, of course, next week, but the action right here at LDN Wrestling London Eye is fast and furious. And we have Phil Powers right now in a version of a Japanese stranglehold. Very effective move right here as he's using Travis's own arms to essentially cut off the airway. Ripcords him out, goes for a clothesline. Travis responds with a drop kick, and Powers look at that. Wow, Powers is locked into the ropes with his right hand, and now he's holding on for dear life with his left. Travis then, what's he gonna do here? Is he gonna give a big kick? That could be a disqualification, but Powers managed to use his leg strength to bring him away, gets him into that front grapevine lock, and now Powers then delivering right hand blow after right hand blow. Irish whip to the corner, Travis then lands hard. Powers then trying to pick up that leg of Travis, and he takes him down onto the mat. Oh, don't go for that. No, don't do that. Oh, good Lord. That's a terrible, terrible thing for Travis to have done to him right there as Powers drops his entire body weight onto the left lower leg of Travis. And now Powers could well be looking for a submission hold. Oh, there's a number of submission holds he could be doing there, but instead he drops a leg. And now Powers working away at that leg of Travis. He's got him right where he wants him. If I was Phil Powers, I'd be very confident about figuring out how to become the new British champion. But Travis rolling through, but Powers then was right on top of him. Travis slips out, gets a wrist lock, big spin, puts him on his back, and now returns the leg drop favor by dropping a leg on Phil Powers' arm, and now twisting that arm all the way around. And look at this, it does now appear. Oh no, he went for it one too many times. Powers saw it coming. Nice kick there for Phil Powers. Goes right back to that leg and delivering a swift kick to the hamstring right there. Powers has really been targeting the lower limbs of Alan Lee Travis up until this point. Oh, and look at this. Powers goes through the ropes, not known for his high-flying ability, and hits a leg drop that I think connected with Travis's shins. But he's taunting the crowd a bit too much. Doesn't see Travis climbing up to the top rope, or to the ropes rather, but now Powers goes in, gets a big shoulder. Oh, great there. Flying sunset flip over the top rope. Just a 2 count. Now look at this. He's going to go for a big suplex. Nice low-angled suplex there from Travis. He's going to set up on the top rope. This could well be the leg drop. He missed it. He missed that big drop off the top rope, and Phil Powers now is locking in the submission, the power lock. And if he gets that arm hooked, this is the power lock right here. Phil Powers has won many a match with the power lock, and he could well be winning a British Championship with the power lock right here. And the crowd are getting behind him, and folks, of course, we will be bringing you, as always, every Monday, LDN Capital TV. And we've got Cole Carter and Joey Sunseri appearing on next episode of Capital TV. Well worth you tuning in, liking and subscribing so you get notifications every time LDN Wrestling puts a new video online, just like this one, featuring Phil Powers trying to take the British Heavyweight Championship away from Alan Lee Travis, but Powers then is now on the receiving end of Travis's right hand. How many times are we going to see Travis? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, just for luck, a snapmare takeover. Beautiful drop kick to the midsection of Phil Powers. And Powers is in a world of trouble right here. And there is another drop kick. This time dropping those right where the queen would keep the crown jewels, so to speak. Travis hooks him up. Oh, this is a targeted assault from the British champion. Phil Powers looks like he has got nowhere to go. Oh, and Travis making Phil Powers look like an absolute idiot right there as he pokes him in the eyes, and Powers then could well be sensing his opportunity of a British Championship slipping away, but he goes right back to that leg. The wily veteran that is Phil Powers. He has been in some rings in his time. As he look at this, oh, if he falls back, wait a sec, are we going to see Oh, I don't believe we're going to see the British surfboard pinfall, and there it is. The shoulders are down, the ref's not counting. This is a submission attempt from Phil Powers. The British surfboard right here. Travis is now lifting those shoulders off the ground, and Powers keeping the hold on. And look at that, Travis finally able to get free. Those legs did not take too much damage, although he is struggling to turn this figure four leg lock attempt. He turns him over, and he's got him in a beautiful, beautiful leg lock stomach figure four right now. Powers is trying to crawl to get to the ropes, but it looks like Travis has him locked in right in the center of the ring. Well, Powers then trying to grab hold of Travis's neck to break this hold, but Travis not allowing it to happen. Powers turns him over. Well, this is very, very good chain wrestling, mat wrestling, catch as catch can style. But ultimately, folks, this is British wrestling at its finest. What a great advert for British wrestling we are seeing from the veteran Phil Powers and the current British heavyweight champion, Alan Lee Travis. Oh, Travis then has just had his hand stomped on. That is not traditionally British, but that is why Phil Powers has earned the moniker Filthy Phil Powers. Oh, and the crowd right now are calling Phil Powers a cheat, and rightfully so. He's locked him in that front chancery lock, and now he throws a beautiful suplex into a pin. Powers in control right here with that chin lock, and now reversing it with the bow and arrow. Oh, Travis using a beautiful counter. And Travis drops the leg. Rolls over Travis, and look at this. He goes for a splash. Hits the splash. Just a 2 count from Travis there. You can sense the frustration building in Alan Lee Travis, and you can sense the desperation building in Filthy Phil Powers, and Powers looks like he's got Travis by the neck. He throws him into the corner with almost a half Beal attempt right there. Powers drags him out the corner, underhook one, he's got that butterfly hook as he goes for a beautiful high-angled butterfly suplex for the pin. Just a 2 count right there. That was a nice move there from Filthy Phil Powers. He had that double underhook, that butterfly hook right there. Hoisted Travis up, brought him down hard. Well, Powers has got to be sensing victory here, although I would never rule Travis out. Powers then brings Travis down to his knees and is driving Travis's neck on his own knee right there. Unique style of offense from Phil Powers. Travis then pushes off the floor with his hands. Oh, receives a shot to the back, and it seemed to wake him up here as Travis fires back. Powers tries to rake the eyes, goes for an Irish whip there. Oh, look at that, Travis over the top, middle rope, beautiful crossbody with a leg hook. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a successful title defense from Alan Lee Travis right here on LDN London Eye. Well, folks, thank you so much for joining us. We will have the official announcement coming to you that Alan Lee Travis has picked up the victory right here. He does look a bit worse for wear, though. And Travis coming to then, and he will have his hand raised by the referee to signal that he has defended his British Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Folks, once again, thanks for joining us on LDN London Eye. We'll see you every Monday for LDN Capital TV. I've been Reginald Kensington III. Thank you for joining us. We are LDN. We are British and proud. Please like and subscribe.